Hello, my friends, and welcome to another chair yoga video. I'm Nina, and I'm so glad that you decided to join me. In our practice today, we're going to explore sensations and movements in the head and the neck. As always, when we're working with the head and the neck, we don't want to make any jerky or fast movements, just moving slowly and mindfully. All we'll need today is our chair. We'll get started. We'll get started seated in our chair, just taking some time to center and to come to this place. So I'd like to slide back into my chair and connect my feet to the earth on a block, a book, a pillow, whatever you have. Let your hands rest palms up in your lap. Let your shoulders come down from your ears. And the invitation is to soften or close your eyes. Tune into the sensation of your breath, perhaps noticing it on the back of your throat. Try to slow down and even out the breath. And as you continue with this slow and even breath, take a moment to notice how your physical body feels. You might also want to check in with your nervous system. Where are we on that calm scale? Are we agitated, uneasy, or are we super zen, or anywhere in between? Just notice. And then come back to that slow and even breath. We'll stack the palms at heart center and take a moment to set an intention for this practice. Whatever it is that's important to you today. Bring it to the front of your mind and the front of your heart. And then we'll release those hands back down to the lap. Maybe take a circle with those shoulders. And I'm going to slide to the edge of my chair. So I'm going to put my prop away, out of my way, and I'm going to connect my feet to the floor, sitting up tall here. I feel my feet connecting. I can feel my sitting bones on the chair. I can get my spine a little bit taller. We're going to keep that head straight ahead for a moment here. I'm going to turn my chair just a little bit so perhaps you can get a better angle here. And what we're going to do is, as we keep our head straight ahead, I'm going to inhale, reach my right arm straight up, circling it up, and as I exhale, the arm's going to float down, and I'm going to turn my head to the left. And as I complete that exhale, I'll drop that chin. And then I'll bring my head back to neutral, right hand to the lap, and switch to the other side. So my next inhale takes that left arm out and up, head stays straight ahead. As we exhale, the arm floats down, the head turns to the right. And as we complete the exhale, we'll drop the chin. And then bring the head back to neutral, arm back to your lap. Let's move to the right side again. Inhale, sweep it out to the side, head stays neutral. As we exhale, we lower the right arm, turn the head to the left. Drop the chin at the end of the exhale. Come back to neutral. Next inhale takes that left arm up. As we exhale, the arm comes down. We turn the head to the right. As we complete the exhale, chin drops down. Come back to neutral. Now we're going to do it one more time on each side. Maybe we look for something else this time. Just notice something different. So again, sitting up tall, we're going to inhale, sweep that right arm up. As we exhale, maybe we reach it behind us a little more. Turn the head to the left. Drop the chin at the end of the exhale. Come back to neutral. We'll do the other side. Sit up tall. Let that inhale. Take that arm up. Left arm up and out to the side. And this time as we exhale, we might reach it behind us a little bit. The head still turns to the right. And at the completion of the exhale, we drop the chin. And then bring the hand back to the lap, head back to neutral. Pause for a moment. Notice those sensations. Now, just this time, we're just going to move with the head and the neck. As we inhale, we'll lift the chin, whatever is comfortable. And as we exhale, we're going to drop the chin. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, lowering. And we control the movement all the way up, and we control the movement all the way down. You may notice sensations in the front of the throat, especially on that lift. And you may notice sensations on the back of the neck as you lower. And remember, your range of motion might be smaller. That's fine. It doesn't have to be a big movement. It could be a small lift of the chin and a small lower. But wherever you are, we'll do one more. And then return to neutral. Pause for a moment and check in. Now we're going to drop the ears now. So we sit up tall on the inhale, and as we exhale, I'm going to drop my left ear to left shoulder. So even as my ear is moving that way, I want my shoulders to be moving down. And then the inhale will bring that head back to neutral. And then right ear to right shoulder. Again, this doesn't have to be a big movement, but bring your attention and awareness to sensations in the side of the neck. Let's do one more in each direction. And then just return to neutral. Maybe take a circle with those shoulders. Pause for a moment and see how things feel. Okay, now I'm going to take my right hand out to the side. Palm is up as if I'm holding something. I'm going to inhale and get a little bit taller, and as I exhale, I'm going to bring my right hand to my left shoulder and look over the left shoulder. So there's a little twist happening in the upper back and in the neck. Inhale, come back to that neutral. Head straight ahead, arm goes out to the right. Let's exhale, bring that right hand across to left shoulder again, just below the collarbones. Turn and look left. And then inhale, return to center. Last one. Hand comes across. Let's look over that shoulder. And then return to center. Now this time, when we exhale and bring that arm across, we're going to look in the opposite direction. So let's try it. Inhale, prepare, get long. Exhale, right hand comes to left shoulder. Head looks over right shoulder. So I've got my shoulders going to the left, but my head is going to the right. Inhale, head back to neutral, arm out to the right. Let's try it again. As we exhale, the arm comes across. The head looks to the right. One more here. And this time, as we look over the right shoulder, we're going to stay here. Stay here looking over that right shoulder. My right hand is above my left collarbone. And now I'm just going to move my head. So as I inhale, I'm going to bring my head to center. Exhale, look over left shoulder. Inhale, head to center. Exhale to right shoulder. We'll do that again, coming to center, left shoulder, center, and right shoulder. Stay here now, stay here. What happens if we drop our chin at this point? Noticing sensations in the back of the neck. And then we'll lift that chin back to neutral, bring the head back to neutral, release the arm, let it rest in your lap. Pause and notice sensations in the neck, in the upper back, perhaps even in the arm. And now we move to the other side. So we hold out that left arm, palm is up as if we're holding something important here. We'll inhale here, get a little bit taller. And as we exhale, that left hand comes across to the right side. We look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Head comes to neutral, arm goes out to the left. Exhale, cross over, look over, right shoulder. Inhale. Last one like this. Okay, now this time as you exhale, left hand comes to right shoulder, but my head looks left. So I've got my shoulders going to the right, my head looking left. And then bring everything back to neutral. Try it again. Left hand comes to right shoulder, head looks to the left, stay here now. So my shoulders are going a little bit right, my head is looking to the left. And now I'm just going to move my head, letting the inhale bring my head to neutral. Exhaling, look to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, look left. Center. And right. And center. And left. Now stay here. Maybe drop the chin. See how that feels. Then we'll bring that chin back to neutral, head back to neutral, release the arm. Bring the hand back down to your lap. Notice all of those sensations now. Maybe take a circle with those shoulders. Okay, let's do a few rounds of cat and cow. Get the rest of the spine involved as well. So as we inhale, we're going to sit up a little taller. Think about lifting the chin. Doesn't have to be real big. As we exhale, we're going to engage those abdominal muscles, bring the belly button back, round the spine, drop the chin. Try it again. Inhale. Chin lifts. And exhale, we bring that belly button back, round, drop the chin. One more like that. And then come on back up, nice tall spine. Let's take our arms to cactus arms now. See how that feels. And we're going to use this cactus arm a lot in the standing portion of this video. So let's just try a few things. So I have a neutral spine, crown of the head is reaching for the ceiling. I'm in my cactus arms. I could have my elbows as high as my shoulders or a little lower if that feels better, wherever is good for you. As we inhale, let's think about getting a little taller, bringing those shoulder blades together on the back. The sternum and the chin might lift a little. And then when we exhale, we're going to soften that. Head comes back to neutral, shoulder blades separate. Let's try it again. Inhale, shoulder blades come together, chin lifts. And then exhale, release. We'll do one more. And then we'll release those hands back down to our lap. Take a circle or two. And now we're going to make our way to standing. Once we've come to standing, we want to clear our workspace, make sure there's nothing on the floor blocking us or causing any tripping hazards. You might want to have that back of the chair in front of you for extra support. But let's find our mountain pose first. Feet straight ahead. My feet are just underneath my hip bones. Let the arms come down alongside the body. Pause here for a moment and notice what that feels like. And then you might decide to turn and face the back of the chair. We're going to move into our warrior one. So I'm going to take my right foot forward and my left foot back. That front knee is going to bend. You see that I have space between my legs so that they're like on train tracks rather than a balance beam. And once we've found that warrior one with that front knee bent, we're going to add in our cactus arms again. So here we are with our cactus arms and our warrior one. This stance doesn't have to be super big. I just want you to feel very comfortable and safe here. My elbows are about as high as my shoulder, maybe a little lower. From here, we're going to inhale, bring those shoulder blades together on the back again, perhaps lift that chin. And when we exhale, we'll bring those forearms forward, drop the chin, engage those core muscles. Inhale, open, lift. Exhale, bring those forearms forward, drop the chin. So each time we exhale, let's think about using those abdominal muscles, bringing that belly button back. Feel the power in your back leg. And then when we come into our warrior one with arms wide again, let's stay here and breathe. Chin is lifted, gaze is lifted. And then we'll float those arms down, step that back foot forward, and we're going to switch sides. So now it's going to be left foot forward, right foot back, finding warrior one on this side. My hips are square, just looking straight ahead here. My hips, my nose, everything looking straight ahead. Back heel is down, that back leg is strong, and my front knee is going to stay bent. Once I've got my stance, I find my cactus arms. So let me just turn a little bit here so perhaps you can see me a little better. As we inhale, we bring those shoulder blades together on the back. That's going to cause the sternum to lift. The chin might lift a little. You can lift your gaze. As we exhale, we engage the core. We bring forearms forward, drop the chin. You may notice those shoulder blades separating on your back. Inhale, open, lift. Engaging the core on the exhale. We'll do one more, open and close. And then stay in our warrior one with our cactus arms. Now let's straighten out the spine. You can release those hands back down to the back of the chair or just down, and then step your back foot forward. Pause for a moment and notice sensations in the body. And then we're all going to use the back of the chair for this next one. We're going to take a fold here. We'll just fold to the back of the chair. So find your mountain pose, and just take this at a little angle here. Stand up tall. Come to cactus arms one more time, right? Inhale, get a little bit taller. As we exhale, we're going to hinge forward. Just fold to the back of the chair. You can bring your hands right down here. You can tuck your chin. On the next inhale, lift up halfway, just a few inches, bringing those shoulder blades together again. And then exhale, come back to the back of the chair. On your next inhale, push into your feet, come all the way up to standing, cactus arms. And exhale, float the arms down. So that's our sequence. It's about 3 breaths. We're going to do it again. Inhale, bring the arms up to cactus. As we exhale, we soften into the knees and fold forward to the back of the chair. Inhale, think about bringing those shoulder blades together. Lift the chin. Exhale, come back to the back of the chair. Tuck the chin. On the next inhale, we push into the feet. Come all the way up to cactus arms. And exhale, float the arms down by your side. Pause for a moment. Notice those sensations, perhaps now in the upper back. Now this next time that we do it, when we do that little lift, that halfway lift, maybe a few inches above the seat of the chair, we're going to stay there for 3 breaths. Just working with those shoulder blades, perhaps lifting and lowering the chin. I'll talk you through it. When you're ready, let's inhale, come up to Cactus Mountain. Exhale, soften into the knees, fold to the back of the chair. Inhale, lift up a little, bringing shoulder blades together, lift the chin. Exhale, soften the knees, drop the chin, shoulder blades soften. Try it again. Inhale, lift chin, bring shoulder blades together, straighten the legs a little. Exhale, soften the knees, drop the chin, soften shoulder blades. Last one, pull shoulder blades together, lift the chin, straighten the legs. And exhale, come back to the back of the chair. On your next inhale, push into both feet. Come back up to your mountain with cactus arms. And exhale, float the arms down by your side. Pause and notice those sensations in the upper body, the head, the neck, the shoulders. Okay, so we're going to move to a lateral bend now, a big side body stretch. And we're going to work with the seat of the chair. So I'm going to have this, the seat of the chair to my side here. You could, of course, do it this way. But we're going to work to bring our hand down to the seat of the chair. So let's set up our feet first, and then we'll do a couple examples here. My legs are pretty darn close to the chair, right? I've got a wider stance. My feet are wider than my hips. And I'm going to turn that foot that's under the chair so that it's pointing that way. And then from here, I just want to make sure I can side stretch and reach the seat of the chair. If I can't, I could put a book there or something that's not going to move. And I can reach here a little easier. So that's where we want to be. This is a side body stretch. But let's come on back up. And let's try this. Let's inhale. Let's turn the palms up. Lift the arms up a little higher than your shoulders. And as you exhale, I'm going to take that right arm down, bring it to the seat of the chair. Left arm is behind my sacrum. I'm going to look down at my pinky finger. And then the next inhale is going to take me up. Exhale, float those arms down again. Turn and look at the pinky finger. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, lift. As we exhale, we come down, palm rests on the chair. Turn and look at the pinky finger. And my back hand is resting on my sacrum. Now, if your shoulder is okay with this, we can inhale, take that back arm up and over, big rainbow up overhead. Give that a try. Maybe your head looks up. As we exhale, we float that arm back down, look back at pinky finger. If the neck doesn't want to do this, just look down, that's fine. If the shoulder doesn't want to move, just stay here. We're in a side body stretch. Now the next time that my arm is up and overhead, I'm going to stay here. And just breathe into that side body. That's my left side body here. I can reach through my fingertips on the inhale and soften on the exhale. And then look down at your hand, at your pinky finger. Float that top arm down behind your back. On your next inhale, soften into that front knee and lift those arms up. And exhale, float the arms back down. Turn your toes straight ahead. Pause and check in. So we need to do the other side, right? This side to me feels really stretchy. This side feels like it hasn't done any work. So you might just turn around. I'm going to move my chair to the other side so that I still can see the camera. And so now I have the chair on my left side. I'm going to turn my left toes so that they're pointing underneath that chair. And then see what it's like to touch the seat of the chair on this side. It's going to be different side to side. Just give it a try. See what support you need. And then we'll try and get started. So I'm going to inhale, float my arms up. Exhale, bring that left hand hand down to the seat of the chair. Right hand comes behind my sacrum, and I look down at my pinky finger. Come on, back up. Inhale. And exhale. Now, next time that we're in that side body stretch, we're going to stay there. We'll stay here looking down at the pinky finger. Think about that top shoulder going back, even as your head is looking down over at that pinky finger. Now, if the shoulder allows, we reach that right arm up and over, perhaps looking up at the hand. And then float it down, look down at the seat of the chair. Next time that the arm is up, we're going to leave it there and reach a little bit farther on the inhale and soften a little bit on the exhale. Again, if your head wants to stay looking at the hand on the chair, that's fine. You don't want to jerk that head around. Now we'll float that arm down behind the sacrum. We're going to soften into that left knee, push into both feet, come on back up to center. Float those arms down, pause and take a breath. Okay. One more fold, and this time we're going to fold to the seat of the chair. Same thing we did before to the back of the chair, but this time we're going to have a slightly wider stance. My feet are slightly wider than my hip bones. And we're going to fold to the seat of the chair. Just give it a try. Knees can be really soft here. If you need extra lift, you can put a block there, a book there, something stable. So when you're ready, stand up tall and let the inhale bring you to cactus arms. Exhale, soften into the knees. Bring the hands down to the seat of the chair. Tuck your chin. Inhale, we're going to lift up halfway into those cactus arms. Lift your chin. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin. Knees are soft. On this next inhale, push into the feet, come all the way up to standing again. Cactus arms. Exhale, float the arms down by your side. We'll do it again. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, soften the knees, come on forward, bring the hands to the seat of the chair, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift up halfway into your cactus arms, lift the chin. And exhale, fold back to the seat of the chair, tuck your chin. Inhale, push into the feet, come all the way back up to standing with cactus arms. Exhale, float your arms down by your side. Okay, now this time as we do it, we're going to pause in that halfway lift and just work with those shoulder blades and with the chin, the core. So when you're ready, let's all take a free breath. Inhale, sigh it out through your mouth. And here we go. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, soften into your knees and fold. Hands to the seat of the chair. Tuck your chin. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lift your chin, shoulder blades come together. Exhale, tuck the chin. Soften the knees, soften the shoulder blades. Try it again. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades together. Straighten the legs, lift the chin. Exhale, soften shoulder blades, knees, drop the chin. Last one. And then we'll float those hands back down to the seat of the chair, tuck the chin. On your next inhale, push into both feet, come on back up to that standing pose with cactus arms. Exhale, float the arms down by your side. Let's bring those legs back together. Pause for a moment and see how that feels. Okay. We're going to make our way back to seated now. I'm just going to move my chair so that you can see me. And then I'm going to sit to the edge of my chair, So I'm keeping that prop because I will need it. But right now I'm sitting to the edge of my chair, feet firmly on the floor. And I'm going to stack palms at heart center. I'm noticing that my left hand is on top. So when we inhale here, we're going to open those arms wide. Think about lifting the sternum, the chin, and the gaze as the arms open wide. As we exhale, we're going to straighten out that spine again, tuck the chin, and bring the hands back to heart. Perhaps the other hand's on top now. Inhale, open. Let your thumbs lead you back. And exhale, round, tuck the chin. Let's do one more. And then we'll pause with arms open. Keep those lower ribs in, keep the belly in. This isn't a big back bend from low in the back. We're lifting the sternum, we're lifting the chin and the gaze. Shoulder blades are together and down the back. And we're breathing. And then we're going to straighten out that spine. Bring those hands back down to the lap. Pause and notice. And now we're going to slide back into the back of our chair. Connect your feet to the floor with a prop if you need to. Turn the palms up in your lap. The invitation is to soften or close your eyes. And let's check in with how the body feels now. Noticing sensations not only in the head, neck, and shoulders, but also in the arms, in the side body, in the hips and the legs. Noticing changes because of our practice. And then turn your attention again to the breath. See if you notice it tickling the back of your throat. And then we'll stack those palms at heart center and recall the intention that we set at the very beginning of our class. And then release those hands back down into your lap. Gently blink open your eyes. Take a circle or two with those shoulders. And we're going to move to the edge of the chair one last time. Connecting our feet directly to the earth, sitting up tall. Bringing palms together, uniting left and right halves of the body. Let the thumbs rest on the sternum. One last time, we're going to tuck our chin. And take a moment to thank yourself for taking time to practice yoga today. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. It's always a pleasure to practice yoga with you. Stay well, my friends, and I hope to see you again soon.